Do you want to see me suffer for 48 miles in one day when I hiked the Grand Canyon? Check it out on this episode of How Not to Highline. Hi, I'm Ryan Jinks and welcome to my gear room. We normally teach on this channel about highlining and rigging highlines and do slackline science. But occasionally I like doing in-a-day projects to see how much I can do in a day, which comes from the Yosemite culture that I basically grew up in. Last summer I did a Lost Arrow Spire in a day from my house here in Lodi, California. Drove there, hiked it, climbed it, highlined it, and came back in less than 24 hours. But in 2011, I did an ultra day hike in the Grand Canyon. And in your 20s, anything with the word ultra attached to it sounds like a good idea. Back in 2011, when I did this, I was not making videos, which you will clearly see, but I wanted to vlog, didn't know what that word was back then, my journey because I was by myself and wanted to show the progress of me deteriorating throughout the day as I hiked literally all day. So I enjoy doing these in-a-day projects to see how streamlined I can get all my processes, and it really kind of shows what you can do if you do a lot of planning and preparation. So I planned for 7 years to do this Grand Canyon trip before I did it. So to prepare for the Grand Canyon hike I wanted to do, I hiked Half Dome, which is from the parking lot 18 miles, and I did that twice in one day to see if I would die. And since I didn't, and that is only 36 miles, I figured, I could probably do the rim to rim to rim to the other side of the Grand Canyon and back in one day. And that is about 47 or 48 miles. Now a disclaimer is please don't try to hike even down to the river and back up without knowing you can do it and without thorough planning. The National Park Service in the Grand Canyon rescues a lot of people every year who just try to go down to the river and back up the same side in a day. So do some preparation and some homework before you go and try to do something that you can't get back from. The reason I did Half Dome twice in a day is because if I got tired, I could always turn around and go back down. But in the Grand Canyon, you're already down and it's harder to go back up. So keep that in mind while you watch me suffer.
This is the Grand Canyon, and I'm gonna hike 46.6 miles to the other side and back in less than 24 hours. It's approximately 22,000 feet of elevation gain and loss, and I intend on starting around midnight tonight. And I hopefully arrive before dark on Sunday. Video log for the rim to rim to rim. It's 10 o'clock at night, Saturday, and I'm going to hike across this canyon and back before dark tomorrow. I feel good, I feel fresh, I have mojo, I'm ready to do this, and I intend on keeping you all posted throughout my hike. Wish me luck! Video log 2. I'm at the 3-mile rest house stop. It's been exactly 1 hour. I'm going about 3 miles per hour, which puts me at the bottom roughly in 2.5 more hours. I'm feeling great, full moon out, can see everything, and I hope I can get to the bottom without my knees cramping up. Okay, video log, I can't remember which one. I'm at the campgrounds and halfway down to the river. It's 12:10. I'm at a water stop filling up. Feeling okay. I have 5 miles to go before I get to another water source. So I'm going to chug some water and I won't stop until I get to the river. And then I'll cook me up some dinner. It is 2 a.m. I am on the suspension bridge, a marvel of engineering. It took me about 3.5 hours to get to the bridge, which is, I feel pretty confident with being able to meet my time schedule. Phantom Ranch is just up there, and I'm still feeling good. I'm halfway up the North Kaibab Trail. I have another 7 miles to go. It took me
about exactly 3 hours to get here. So I got another 3 to get up if it's not too steep. And I'm getting pretty tired. It's almost daylight. Maybe in another hour I can turn off my headlamp.
I'm finally in daylight. What an emotional help to be able to see people and everything around you. I have about 2 hours to the top. I can see it through the canyon, and then I'll be up there resting for about an hour. See, now that we can see, you don't have to look at my face anymore. It's 7:30. I'm 1.5 miles from the top. This is the caretaker's cabin. I estimate an hour maybe to get up there, and that puts me up there 8:30, 9 o'clock, which puts me at 21 hours 22 hours. I hope I go down faster. I'm only 15 minutes from the top, and this is a lookout point I thought you might enjoy. The rate I'm going, I'm estimating 8 p.m. on return. Can't wait till I eat. I made it. Not quite sure what time it is. This is the North Rim. It's probably 9 o'clock. I'll go check. But oh my God, that just lasted forever. In the shade, it's pretty cold up here, but everything else is in the sun now. 23.3 miles. It's 10:22, which is exactly 10 hours. I hope to leave by 11 after I eat and rest. And 10 hours after that would put me at 9 p.m. I'm back down at the 1.5 miles rest house station at about 55 minutes after the top. I've been here for about 20. It's about 60 degrees, and I intend on running all the way to the river from this point. Minutes away from Phantom Ranch. I'm around 36 miles right now. It feels like I'm at 36 miles right now. Weather's awesome. I should still make it by 7 or 8 o'clock. And I have no idea what time it is. I thought Phantom Ranch was closer, but it was like another 2 miles. So I got there at 2, which is exactly 5 hours to get down. Took an hour break, ate, drank, rested, and now if I can make it up this thing in 5 hours, that puts me up there at 8 o'clock. I'm feeling pretty tired right now. So I'll be finishing up this thing in the dark. I have 42 some odd miles on my feet, 4.5 miles to go, which should take me somewhere around 3 hours. I have to go up this over here. I'm having a hard time imagining doing this for 3 more hours. I got 1 more energy juice left. See you at the top. I found some rim to rim to rim guys who are doing it in 14 hours, which is hard to believe. And we met down at the water spot, and I decided to try to follow them up here. So we've been running. I'm shaving an hour off my time. So should be able to be up there by 7, which keeps me under 21 hours. So I'm seeing if I can catch up with the fast guys up here, but it's a lot easier following people's feet. But yeah, trying to beat the light too. Almost there. Well, I'm all done. I didn't film at the top because I started to cramp as soon as I stopped. I'm shaking because it's cold. Stopped by McDonald's. I got up from the campground in 2 hours, from 5:05 to 7:05.
It took me 2 hours to get down to that campground, so we were hauling it. So I did it in 20.5 hours, rim to rim to rim. And now I can hardly walk. Now we're gonna drive home. Bye-bye. All right, made it home after 14 hours of driving. I slept about 10 of them. And we came back into Lodi, and this is what the weather looks like. Overall, it was a great trip. I'm very sore, but it was pretty fun. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hey, thanks for watching, but don't be an idiot and go walk down a big dark canyon at 10 o'clock at night by yourself, unless you're in your 20s and invincible. But to be serious, this year we have a few in a day goals that we're gonna do, and if you see a video about them, you'll know they happened. We have a ton of slackline information on this channel if you're interested in getting into that and taking it up high, but don't try that on your own the first time you go out. We have a lot of resources, including a list of over 1,300 Facebook groups from all over the world, so you can connect to a slackliner near you. There's also a ton of festivals these days, and I do offer private lessons. Please don't try highlining by yourself the first time you go out. If you want to support this channel, you can buy a t-shirt, donate $1 per episode on patreon.com, or just spot us a few bucks on PayPal. All of our donors now get exclusive access to our SlackSnap data and all the videos correlating with all the samples that we have broken. There are hundreds of things we have broken on my SlackSnap machine in my garage, and you can enjoy all that information and suggest other ideas for us to break. All the money we earn through Slack Life goes right back into making these episodes even better. So don't forget to subscribe so you can get them all. Cheers.